House of Dank. Good morning, Pam. Hey, Sonia. How you doing? Just got done off the stroll. Just spent about a half hour with Raven. Hey, so this is why I logged on this early, because I want to run this by you. So, hey, Linda. Sometimes guys try to get a hold of me with regard to some of the women I interview, and I've always been kind of, I don't want to say protective about it, but just uninterested in bridging the gap between where these women are now and where these men are. And I kind of just stuck to that. Well, anyway, I just got done talking to Raven for about a half hour. Raven's a sweet girl. I really do wish the best for her. She's got a problem. Everybody knows that. But as she was unwrapping her cards, and the only reason I do this is because I want to differentiate between a gift, and I want you to know that what you send, they get. And I don't want to mix your gifts up and try and squeak an interview out of it. So I'm always very adamant about doing a thank you video, and then right after that I'll do an interview and ask different questions, and I want to keep them separate. Well, while I noticed she unwrapped this card this guy sent her, he sent her a $100 bill, and he also had a letter in there to her, which she read part of, and a self-stamped addressed envelope to where she could write him back. And immediately I thought, $100, I'm never gonna hear the end of this. But I did account for, what people are sending, and I ran it by Raven, and what are you gonna spend it on, that kind of thing, because I thought, oh God, here we go. So as I was driving down here to see if I could catch Marguerite, it occurred to me that, first of all, they're consenting adults, right? And I guess my reluctance to try and put guys in touch with any of them was just, I don't know, kind of a weird protective thing. I got enough problems, let alone some guy thinking they're good looking and wanting to hook up with them after seeing one of my videos. But then it occurred to me, here a guy sends her a letter, expects to hear back from her. So I ran it by Raven, and I addressed it in the interview that I had with her. And I got thinking, driving down here, maybe it's none of my business. And let's take for an example the best possible scenario. This guy's a decent guy. He kind of got to know Raven through the interviews, and he likes her, and he'd like to see her. I mean, isn't that Raven's decision? What if she got out of here because of some guy she met? So I'm just kind of looking at it a different way. Because it was a nice letter the guy sent. It was nice of him to send a gift, and he's expecting to hear back from her. And I thought, well, I mean, is this another possibility out there that I've never considered? It might just not be my place to kind of kibosh this idea when it's somebody runs it by me. Hey, Horse Whisperer, how you doing? So what do you think about that? I mean, God, that'd be great if a guy said, you know what, I think you're pretty, I understand your dilemma, I've been there myself, come and live in wherever, and we'll live happily ever after. I mean, maybe it's worth a shot. I never looked at it in those terms. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Maybe something good will come out of it. Oh, you think I should? Yeah, I'll probably do that then, I mean, when you really think about it, what is worse than where they're at right now? And potentially isn't anything better. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Oh, really, Sherry? Okay. Well, that's what I've always kind of, monkey wrench. Them coming down here, people get a hold of me and say, where can I get it? Where are they at? It's like, I'm not telling you that, man. Not that someone could ascertain that through one of my videos, but I don't know. It's just like, I would never tell. I don't even like the idea of people contacting women I interview on their Facebook. I think that's just overreaches, I don't know, internet etiquette. I mean, their whole lives aren't everybody's business. I mean, consenting to an interview and me kind of getting the gist of what it's like on the street is different than you looking at their kids on their Facebook and trying to get a hold of their mom and all that weird shit. So I guess that's my reluctance. So I don't know if Gar's working today. I'm down here at the old, hey Galit, how you doing? Yeah, I hope he's a good guy too. Hey blue-eyed lady. Yeah, Galit, you look like a fake profile right out of the chute. Hope you don't mind being honest about it. No, it doesn't have anything to do with human trafficking. If you look it up, it's nothing to do with that. Well, that's why I always thought if they got serious about these, they'd do a full background. Okay. Hey, Tweety. Hey, Philip. What's going on, Tweety? You getting any new subscribers? Cruising? Hey, blue-eyed lady. How's it going? Hey, Don. There's the daisy. Oh, that's cool, Tweety. Man, it's supposed to be a lot nicer today. It's colder than a bitch today. Damp. Froze my ass off talking to Raven. But Raven is a sweet girl. Her thank you video is going to be a classic. Hey, Shogun. Hey, Bruce. How you doing? Hey, Mama. How you doing? How's it going? She said she would, and Raven said she'd love to hear from anybody. Women, men, people like listening to her interviews. I'm telling you, these women are lonely. Between strangers and dope houses and being in jail alone. Yeah, you'll really like her after these two videos. These are her best interviews, I think. I mean, it was really fun talking to her. She's like a excited kid. No, I don't have any problems maintaining it at all. It's a 2003. It's got 370,000 miles. It's perfect for what I do. Oh, okay. I'll do that. I didn't see it on here. Hold on, I'm looking. God damn it. Must have been way up. Oh, there he is. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know if he's working today or not. Hey, Dave. Oh, Becky's hardcore, big time. Oh, okay, Deb. I got here, when did I get here? I don't know if I got here Thursday or Friday, to tell you the truth. Oh, I got here late Thursday night, yeah. Yeah, I didn't catch that. Thanks, Superwoman. Appreciate it. Yeah, Becky's not interested in getting out of here. Yeah, she gained 40 pounds. Becky did. Yeah, thanks, Superwoman. Appreciating it. Appreciating it. Good luck with your cat, Barbara. I did do for some photography. I've done mostly photography, actually. It's cold out. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I think she does. Yeah. Yeah, she did gain it in jail. Yep. I don't know about that, Dave. I don't want to guess. So I'm gonna go in here and check my lottery tickets. See if I won the big one. I'll be right out. Daisy, you guard the van, hon. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't really pay attention to it, Tweety, to be honest with you. I mean, as long as I wouldn't even have cared. You know, once I started doing the chats, I like doing them coming on, spur of the moment. But really, anything more than 1,000 subscribers for me is a waste of time, because that's what you need for the chats, and that's fine. That's all I'm in it for. Oh, thank you. No, I got a card for Russ too. No. Yeah, send me a book, Sherry. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, Tweety. No, that's why I came down here to see Marguerite. Now, Garrett's probably working in here. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Good guy. Yeah, it's true, Maria. You're right. They do. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Hey, Mara, how you doing? Good, Jesse. How you doing? Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Dan. How you doing? Okay, I'm good girl. Keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on things. What's that, Dave? Yeah, it's a scary lifestyle. Good girl, hon. Keep an eye on the van. Keep an eye on the van, hon. Smart girl. That's a good girl, hon. Hey, Mateus, how you doing? How are you today? Yeah, they're great. Daisy's a good girl. Daisy's a good girl. Yeah, she will too. She's a good protector, Daisy. She don't want anybody around here. Oh, thank you, Dave. It's another day that's supposed to be a lot nicer than it is. It was beautiful at like 8:30, sun up, and these damn clouds. Supposed to be getting some snow. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog. So, a lady staying at the hotel I stay at, she says that Daisy's a Shih Tzu. That it's not uncommon they have like a big front, muscular chest, and different kinds of hair, like on their legs and their face and their body. Yeah, she does hold the fort too. Oh, it's private now? Oh, really? Which one was that on the pizza? Because I didn't make it private. I'll have to check that out. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it shows what a kook she is. Daughter's just as nuts. There's an argument for genes right there, how they express themselves. Daughter turned out to be just as big a kook as a mother. Yeah. She'll want peace until she gets it, and then she'll want to start trouble just like her nutty daughter. I thank them for just being so stupid to put videos up like that. It shows what we've thought all along. Ollie's a nut job. And that video proved it. Just how immature and stupid she can be. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's another loon. Yeah, I only have one mod now. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I'm in there. I have one bond back. That's crazy, Tweety. Yeah, well, I didn't have any mods for about a week because I wanted to be on the chat all the time. And, but I can't keep track of all the stuff like when I'm sleeping. You know? They're not required, but they're a good idea. If you just let these lunatics rant, it could cause you problems that you were allowing a forum of hate to exist. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I mean, What happens, Dave, is, you get a lot of complaints, and there's people that get banned that shouldn't, and people that should be banned that are not banned, and this way I can keep a better idea on it. Yeah, it was probably not too smart of me to just let chats go. The reason I did that is because, for whatever reason, there are people out there that just can't set up a camera, and I don't know whether it's their living arrangement or what. So I knew they enjoyed chatting, and I just let them chat because they couldn't do it otherwise. That's why I did it. There's a lot of fixer-uppers, if that's what you mean. It's supposed to get a little snow. I hope we do. I'm going to stay down as long as I have to, Jamie. I don't really have any reason to go back. It's been cold, I don't know. I take it a day at a time. Yeah, a little bit. She got upset that I talked to her in a stern voice about not knowing that dogs get bones. And then he thought that I owed her an apology, which I gave her. And I'll be honest with you, I suggested, if this is going to go this way, you guys may want to just go to another chat someplace else. I'm not going to bullshit around and say one thing and do another. But that's the truth of the matter. If I'm going to get someone that's going to get upset because I happen to be in a bad mood and make a comment about how come you don't you know that dogs get steak bones? You probably would be better off going someplace else. And that's what I think they did. I think they went someplace else. So, I tell you like it is. I mean, if either one of them called me or whatever, I'd be cool with them. I told him. I'd tell them too. I mean, it's not like I'm telling you one thing and they don't know what this is about. And you ask me why they're not on, that's why. Yeah, I am a moody guy. I've said that all along. And hot-headed. No, I know, Tweety. I know. So, like I've said all along, it's not I know by YouTube's analytics, I know exactly what to do if I wanted to be a puppet. I would not delete any comments. I would let it just be a Jerry Springer show from the time I got up till the time I went to bed. Every lunatic and kook living in Las Vegas or Prince Edward Island could come on and talk bad, and it'd just be one giant evolving channel. No, and if you get a hold of them, they'll tell you the same thing. Well, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Oh, is that right, Larry? Yeah, I mean, I'm not like, I don't fly off the handle at every single thing, but I mean, I don't have any problem addressing things. My wife used to accuse me of setting people up all the time, acting real passive and nice. Oh, well, thank you, Stephanie. What's up, man? All right, you stay here, huh? Yeah, Gar says hello. I got the Motor City box lunch. I got the Motor City box lunch. There's Daisy guarding the van. The Motor City box lunch. I'm gonna get Daisy, see how she recommends it. Chicken tenders. That's hot sauce. Gar bought my lunch. No, I went on there and looked for it. It took forever. I didn't see it, Jesse. Tweety, Gar, say hello to you. Hey, Janeth. How are you? He's doing great. Oh, good for you. That'd be fun. I told you, a kid from where I live is playing in the Super Bowl. He went from Detroit to Cleveland to Cincinnati to San Francisco. No, it doesn't disappear. No, it doesn't. That's because you got to be in the Motor City Shakedown. Oh, thank you, Mark. No, it doesn't, Jesse. It's just like everybody else's. Anthony Zettel. Anthony Zettel's his name. They just made an Anthony Zettel Day in the town. Oh, with their other account? Yeah, it's blocked. But I tried looking through that list, man. There's like 10,000 blocked people, man. It takes forever. I'll look at it when I get home on a big screen. As long as you can get on the chat, what difference does it make? I mean, you get accounts active. Yeah, you're right, Kat. Daisy's getting it. Daisy's getting her lunch. Hey, just chilling. How you doing? You can block people. People can figure out where you're at anyway. Who cares, man?
No, I ate it all. The weather's messing me up.
This weather's a pain in the ass. That's why I'm going to do some photography instead of some interviews. Hey Karen, how you doing? Yeah, they said we're supposed to get like an inch or something like that. It's fine with me. Yeah, I'll go the east side before I go home. Good, Kristen, how you doing? This is the world's longest hallway. Right here on the roof. One hallway right here at this produce terminal. See, this Mott's Hamburger, not that I care, but they're not open that much anymore. They're not closed. I saw them open the other day. But here it is Saturday at 11 noon and they're still not open. Jamie, send me that address again because I know it's buried back in probably a couple thousand emails. This way I have it so I can go over there tomorrow. This is where all the produce comes into Detroit and gets distributed. Now up here is another one of these new marijuana places that's not open. This is going to be competition for the House of Dank. It's right down here on the left. This is actually primo photography time right now. Right here. Provisioning center. Opening soon. That's what they think. That other one's been there for 2 years and it's not open. The House of Dank got the jump on them. Now this is my most interesting area back here. Back around Foreman Park under Rouge Bridge. I found a lot of stolen cars back here. Burned out cars. Arson. So here's the Rouge Bridge, I-75. It's a great view of it. You know, when you're driving over that thing, it looks like you're in an airplane when you look down. It's really not that high. These houses, they're condemning all these houses, it looks like. You see there's a couple people hanging in. See, they knocked some down. But I see they boarded these up, and there's a few people at the end, and I don't know whether they're waiting until the bulldozer shows up or what. But there's a couple hanging in here. These people along this strip really go all out for Halloween holidays. There's a lot of people squatting in abandoned homes. Well, they're not abandoned anymore because somebody's squatting in them, but you'd be surprised. Homes with no windows, you'll see a nice car parked out front. No water, no heat. There's a lady that lives down here. Supposedly she's the oldest living person from Delray. And I'd love to interview her, but I've knocked on the door, and of course she's smart enough never to answer it. This is a cool view right here. These people, I used to see them out, and that car's been there for a long time. I don't know if anybody lives there anymore. House of Dank. Look at this. Keep this in mind when you come to Delray. You may think Delray is a dump, but many of us still call it home. Many of us call it home. You got that? You come to Delray, don't be throwing your junk out here. And they even put a Christmas wreath over it. This is the concrete cement plant. I see this part of their fence fell down. This always floods like hell here when we get a little water. Who's it? Oh, do you really? Hey, you think I could get an interview with her? I'd like to talk to that lady. I've tried, believe me. I saw her out once. She was leaving and I didn't want to bother her. Call her up, tell her I'm in the neighborhood and I'm cool. I'm sure she's seen me before. We've been coming back here for eternity. See how they dump this stuff? I'd be pissed too if I live here. There's a guy fixing his roof. These houses here, I see this one, see how they've condemned these? So there's one house standing on this block. Usually when you see that many trespassing signs, an insurance company has an interest in the house still. None of the jackpots in the lottery, they're all been won. Fantasy 5 got hit. Yep, St. Mary Cement, that's it. They don't put that Christmas tree on the roof anymore. Down here's the Eternal Locomotive Engine. This thing is down here with this light on all the time. I don't think it's moved in 20 years. There is one that moves, but it's not that one. You just see a train down there parked all the time. Engine, see him right there? It's like you'll say, well, he moves. No, he doesn't. There's always an engine stopped with its light on there. Here's the scariest gas station in the world. You know when gas is $1 more a gallon there than it is around the block? That you probably ought to keep driving. Oh, no kidding, Horse Whisperer. That's cool. Horse Whisperer, did you ever get a chance to go to a service at St. Cantus Church? Which is a shame how that place has been turned into a vacant dump. Somebody's living in the, it's been 4 or 5 churches since. There's actually a really beautiful video on YouTube, St. Cantus, C-A-N-T-I-O-U-S, the last service, Delray. And I'll go by there right now. Really a thing, you know, a bunch of God's children padding their own pocketbook. I don't really know what's going on there now, but somebody's living in the. There are so many abandoned churches in Detroit. It's sickening. But they were running some kind of sham out of there for a while, and it looks like they're not even doing that anymore. You can always tell when it's the new church or whatever, and it's a cheap plastic sign like you'd see when Bud Light was on sale at a party store. All the stained glass was removed before they closed the church. You know, you see poignant little acts of kindness. If you notice there on that first step, this church has been closed. Somebody went and put a little bouquet of flowers on the step. Nothing down. If you go down the left, there's nothing down there. Yeah, I know where that church, that's an abandoned church. I tried to get a hold of them to try and salvage that stained glass, and they never called me back. That's kind of what happens, and that's why a lot of old stained glass goes down the crapper, because what happens is it goes into tax foreclosure. The city technically owns it. You can't do shit with it when they own it. They try to sell it, they can't. In the meantime, people just bust in and slowly destroy it before it's either demolished or once in a blue moon sold. I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of glad they didn't get in touch with me because it's a monster salvaging stained glass. You know, churches have a specific design. It's for worship, and you've got to bring in scaffolding, and you've got to make frames for the glass, and you've got to take it out by sections. It's a nightmare. These are the roughest railroad tracks known to man. I'm not kidding you. Oh, sorry about that, RC. No, not really by Fort and Jefferson, no. I'm over by, they're two separate streets. Kind of a cool looking area back here, though. Yeah, Kelly called me a couple times, and I called her back last night, and she called when I was doing some interviews this morning. So yes, I have heard from her. Yeah, it's a little cold for interviews. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'd rather do photography when it's this cold and windy. See, most of these over here are burned out. I don't know if she had surgery or not, to tell you the truth. You said, sorry for the technical difficulties. Please try again later. Not kidding you. Hey, Dave. Now you'll see what I mean when I go by these homes. Hang on a second, I gotta get my damn
Monster drink. It's gonna hit the spot.
Daisy's sawing Z's in the back. Yeah. Motor City Industries. See, now these places are burned out, but people are living here. Even the car in the front of the house is burned. Yeah, that's the way it breaks the wind. Yep, that's it. The city's gotten rid of most of that kind of blight like that. This is like a daycare religious thing up here. They keep nice care of the property. Churches all over, abandoned. Oh, thanks, Monique. No, you can tell this is a great place to live at one time. Big yards, big houses, upstairs just as big as the downstairs, plus a basement. You know, a lot of them probably 5,000 square feet. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I'll come on later. I'm going to do some photography, mainly where I just passed that burned out house and that burned out car. And I'll be on later today. Hopefully this little bullshit flurries will be gone and it'll warm up a little bit. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for riding along. Yeah, I've been down to Gary. I've been down there quite a bit. It's fantastic photography if you're into trains down there, especially after a snow. Have those black tracks and that white snow. And those railroad bridges, bascule bridges. Beautiful. All right, you guys have a good day. I'll be back on later. I'll do a live for you. I'll get an interview with somebody. I'll do a live interview. All right, you guys. Take care.